So, we're almost ready. But they told me not to say anything.
Right.
And they told me it has to be short and sweet. So we're going to make it...
With the emphasis of not saying anything.
With the emphasis on not saying anything, which is very difficult. So I have to say a few words. See, Mark and I go back 39 years. And I don't want to really get into that too much other than to say he was the only partner at the firm that voted not to hire me as a law clerk, but we won't mention that again. But those first 17 years without Judith, Will and I had to play quite a role because Mark would bring several women and Will and I, we won't say that we nixed a lot of them, but we nixed all of them. So that was until Judith showed up. And Judith showed up about 20 years ago, and she came to our summer house, and they were hungry, and it was pretty much bedlam there. But we're used to a lot of people come. At that point, we had a big summer house in the Cape, and some of you've been there and were there with your kids, and you know. But we had a lot of people that would show up, and they'd kind of act like guests. And so, especially the girlfriends, we would immediately nix them because, you know. But Judith showed up, and she immediately went to the kitchen. She started making food and cleaning up, and within about 15 minutes, we went to Mark and we said, "This is a key." So, 20 years later, here we are. And the nice thing about this event is I kind of like this older second go-around kind of thing because, I mean, you get an opportunity to be here with your family, with your kids, with your grandkids, and it's a pretty special moment, don't you think, kids? It's pretty nice to be able to watch people you love and grandparents get married. So they wanted very simple vows like, "I do, you're married." And I said, "No, we're not going to quite do it. But we are just going to say a few words." And so, Mark, I would like you to say the following words to Judith. Judith?
Judith.
I know it took me 20 years to finally propose.
I know it took me 19 years to finally propose.
But the reason it took me 19 years.
But the reason it took me 19 years.
Because every day that I woke up with you was absolute bliss.
Because every day I woke up with you was absolute bliss. You're doing it well, George. Don't forget the rest of it.
I didn't memorize it. And I don't want to spoil that.
And I don't want to spoil that. I don't like
I didn't want to spoil that.
Yes.
But in the end, I had to show you. Even though you already know.
Even though you already know.
How much
I love you.
There you go. Go ahead. Okay. Judith, this is what you're going to say to Mark. Mark, you son of a bitch, you made me wait 20 years.
Pardon me?
Did I hear that? But it was all worth it. Because when you proposed to me on one knee, you made me feel like a 20-year-old guy. So, now we can get to the short part.
Okay,
all right.
Hold hands. And you're both going to say this together. And you say each other's names, okay? Judith and Mark.
Judith. Judith.
Mark.
Mark.
Now,
Judith.
That was your cue. After he says Judith, you say Mark. Mark.
Judith.
I hug you today.
I hug you today.
You're doing very good. I heard you today.
We did that.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember what the rest of it is. As we join
our hearts
and our families
and our families
and to love each other
and to love each other
and be good friends
and be good friends
from now to eternity.
from now to eternity.
And through.
And through.
So, according to the powers invested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you unanimous.
Very moving.
There you go. It wasn't too bad, was it? Okay, now we can go eat.
Oh.
Thank you.